WECU, 1570 AM,
Hold on, it's loading.
107.5
I got it.
FM,
You got
and
it?
at
Oh, okay.
AwesomeRadioNetwork.org.
Yeah. Oh,
We welcome everyone that's listening on the radio dial at 1570 AM and 107.5 FM, WECU, and on our website at AwesomeRadioNetwork.org. We are also on the Awesome Radio social media platforms, YouTube and Facebook. My name is Caleb Harris, and I'm sitting in the host seat today for the show Youth Huddle, a summer pilot program designed by Awesome Radio Network for youths like me ages 13 to 18. We will be here every Friday for the next 3 weeks at 2 p.m. You are welcome to call in at any time to encourage my fellow youth mates and myself at 252 756 2008. We are the next generation of radio broadcasters. Again, I am Caleb Harris. My fellows, Janae Smith, and my brother, Kaiser Harris, joins me. Miss Nada is still here too. Let's start today's show for August 8th. So, what we're going to start with is topic number 4. Does the feeling of being dismissed affect our behavior as teens?
personally, I feel like it does because if you feel like you can't express how you feel, you're just gonna keep letting it bubble up inside you, and you're not gonna want to say anything because it doesn't feel valued.
I agree. From experience, I did feel alone or like different because being with a group of teens, I didn't feel connected at all because I was just like, I'm dismissed by this group of people and this group of people, so I must be dismissed by everybody else. So,
Yeah, to add on to that, I do feel like when you're feeling like dismissed, back to what Janae said, like how you bottling all that up, that's really what caused a lot of these like outbursts nowadays. Like we seeing everybody just like crashing out basically, and really, I do feel like holding in all them emotions, like being like real emotional, can really like lead to a lot of things that's like not good for us. Like holding all them emotions in, all them feelings, you know. I just think personally it's just like it's something that you need to release. Like you can't just hold on to all those things.
Yeah, and it's also battling like your mental health and stuff like that. Like it can possibly cause depression. Um, maybe you should take something like anger management. I don't know. It'll be bad on that. And then with your social skills, that'll dim down as well because you feel like you can't talk to anybody. So I feel like, maybe you should try to find somebody else to talk to about your problems instead of letting it just build up.
I totally agree. That's why I feel like they look at us as like explosive or emotionally damaged because, you know, we have so much stuff built up inside of us that we don't want to talk to other people about.
Yeah. Um, I think I heard Nay say that she feels like other teens can chime in and kind of break the ice to make you more comfortable. Is that what you said, Nay?
Basically, yes, ma'am.
Um, they might come to you and say, what's going on or what's up or are you okay or interact some kind of way from another teen.
Mhm.
Do you think that that would help say it's a newcomer that's coming in school, brand new to the school, you can tell them from other students, can't you? Can't you just
Yeah,
by their behavior?
yeah, I think you
Yes,
can
Yeah,
tell
ma'am.
for sure.
Yeah.
definitely.
So how all three of you agreed with that. So now let's address that part about the newbie coming in school. Uh, what's high school? Starting at ninth grade.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ninth grade.
So you got a ninth grader coming into the school from middle school. They coming from where they probably knew some of everybody, but now they coming with the big boys and girls. Ninth grader don't feel so big, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
Talk about that.
yeah, no,
Yeah. Personally, I was that type of kid, honestly. But at the same time, it just depends on how your personality is, you know? Like, I just ended up talking to different people, seniors, juniors, everybody, honestly. Even,
Outgoing.
yes, ma'am, even the teachers, really. And I built, like, great relationships with everybody. So I feel like if you really just embrace that, you'll make a whole bunch of connections. And maybe one day there'll be a great, important
Bond.
person in society, and you can just go back to them and be like, hey, we went to school together, you know, remember that, you know? So I feel like that's the important part, like, you know, and especially don't forget your roots. So yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know I experienced that when I first came into high school. Um, because me, like, I'm naturally shy, so I might not be
Are
as
you?
outgoing. Yeah, I'm
You
naturally shy.
naturally shy. What? No.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
But yeah, like, it really took all it took was one person to come up to me to really step out my comfort zone, and then like start, saying, okay, well, if somebody can come up to me, then maybe I can do that for somebody else. So that's really what got me into, not being as shy. Start like doing more activities with other people, like start putting myself out there more. Cause I really just needed that one person to really step up to me and just like introduce themselves, say like, hey, what's up? I know you new here, and I just want to show you around. So that's really what I feel like that would be good for like newcomers, and people that are already in the school to like have somebody like kind of like look out for like the newcomers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Believe it or not, I was actually a shy kid in eighth grade.
Really?
Yeah, I
No.
didn't like
I
talking to
don't see
nobody because
that.
my brother he just left the school, and since we're like a grade apart, I didn't have like nobody else to talk to. Even though we weren't even in the same class to start with, it's just having that presence at the school. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I made most of my friends in ninth grade coming from eighth grade because they saw me, like they knew who I was in eighth grade.
Hmm.
But I think in ninth grade is when I started to, I think, get out of my box. So I'm just like, okay, so now I'm here back at the school with my brother, but we're still not in the same class. But this is a bigger school, so
Hmm.
I think I definitely felt like I belonged in high school.
So probably by the time you get to the 10th grade, you've been there a year, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying a newbie. You've been there a year.
Hmm.
You're more comfortable now. You know somebody.
Yeah.
And so do does the teens have a habit of once you meet someone, one, two people, by the time you're in the 10th grade, do you as teens expand to larger, what I want to call it, a larger group? Uh, Instead of one or two, you might have four or five, maybe six buddies. Or are you continuing to be an introvert? Basically, you're an introvert until you get to know people and get comfortable around them. Then you become an extrovert, right?
Hmm.
Now, answer this question. As teens, is it out of the norm for teens to just, you've already pulled this ninth grader under your wing, under your armpit. Do
Hmm.
you forget about them after a couple of years? Because they now have their foot in, now they're going to the 10th grade, so they don't feel alone anymore. So what, do you stay connected to them? Is that something that teens would do? Put them by the wayside because now you know them a little bit, and maybe they're not fitting in your scheme of things.
Hmm.
What do you think? They still quiet in the 10th grade. Do you continue to kind of, I would say, let's say mentor? Do you continue to mentor to them to make them feel at home, more comfortable because they are continuing to grow very, very slow in meeting people? They stay to themselves still. What do you think? What do you do?
What I do is, I mean, I don't forget about them, honestly, because I used to tutor at my old school, down to sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade, whatever. It didn't matter to me. I tutored pretty much everybody and helped out and stuff like that. And even the people who I did have a connection with, I still text them to this day. And I check in on them and stuff like that. And like you said, I check in on their mental health, how they're doing, their studies and stuff like that. And actually, a few of them come to my school now, which I'm really proud of, by the way. I'm proud of them because they came from a long way. But
Okay.
yeah, I feel like they should know that someone does care for them and that we just want the best for them. And when they know that, they strive to do better and they strive to push forward and be persistent and resilient and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
which is very good and good characteristics to have in a person. And also, it teaches them good social skills and how to basically talk to just about everyone.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
that's good.
I can say that when I was in eighth grade, I did meet a sixth grader that I
Who,
tutored
what
for.
grade? You met a eighth grade. You met who?
A sixth
Sixth
grader.
grader.
Sixth grader.
And I tutored him in math because I was really good at math. I still am, but
That's good to know.
when he,
Mm-hmm.
because okay, so when I was in ninth grade, he was in seventh grade and up, up, up. So he's coming to high school now.
Uh-huh.
I still do talk to him, mainly because we still had that connection. You know, I still bonded with a sixth grader. I think it's like because I'm the youngest in my family, so I think it's like having a little brother. To be honest, a little brother that I never had. So
Yeah.
So how does he feel knowing that you are who you are to him? Now that he's in the what grade?
he's in the ninth grade.
He's in the ninth grade. So he remembers you from sixth grade.
Mm.
So does he feel very comfortable after what, 3 years?
I mean, I believe so. The way we communicate, I think so. Yeah.
So when you get into 12th grade, sir, you get ready to graduate, he'll be in the ninth grade,
The 10th grade.
10th grade.
Yeah.
By then, you would think that he would be pretty much holding his own, no?
Yeah. I mean, I believe so. Hopefully, when he gets, you know, to high school this year, he'll
Yeah.
be able to be more, I think, outgoing and reach out to more people.
Are you going to continue to stay in touch with him? Do you guys stay in touch outside of school?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Isaac, did you want to say something? No?
Um, hmm. Yeah, I just do feel like everybody needs somebody in their corner.
Right.
Um, so I think it would be the right thing to stay by them. Like even if they're not growing as fast as you would like them to, I do think like somebody always needs somebody in their corner to talk to. So I think that's personally what I would do. So yeah.
I do want to say back to the introvert and extrovert thing. I mean, extrovert. Usually in spaces that I don't feel welcome, like I can tell that they don't like me or something, I do get introverted really fast unless I have friends there with me. Then I'll stay, you know, outgoing, but just not around them.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
So with me, right? Y'all gotta pray for me, honestly. So look, if I'm in a place where, people don't like me and I'm like not really welcome, I don't care. I laugh right by myself and I don't know, I can really be in a bad situation and I'm gonna still find something good about it, you know? I don't know, that's just how my mom taught me to be, you know? So it's like I don't really care. Like, why should I care what other people think of me or think ill or ignorant or arrogant of me? And then I'm just like I'm minding my business. You know, it's I don't know. It That's too much weight to put on my shoulders just because somebody don't like me over a petty reason. You know. So it's like if you don't like me, that's your issue. That's not my issue. So I don't know. I'm not really introverted like that. I'm very extrovert, as y'all can see, whatever. But yeah,
so you are just one of those teens that can take them or leave them.
exactly. Everybody here for a season, and either you're gonna be for this one, you ain't gonna be here at all. You know?
I mean, there are times like I don't care. It really depends on my mood. If it's like in the morning,
Oh, yes.
I don't really
Lord.
want people who don't like me to be around me.
In the morning, it's a struggle for me. Like
Absolutely.
last night, oh my goodness, y'all. Let me tell y'all, yesterday, I was supposed to wake up for my bus comes at 8:05, right? Tell me why it said it was coming at 7:56 and I woke up at 7 o'clock.
Oh boy.
Because I'm
What?
a night owl.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold your thought now. Don't let it go. Okay. Now we're with Kaiser.
This is Awesome Radio Network, WECU 1570 AM and 107.5 FM. You're listening to Youth Huddle, a summer pilot program presented by Awesome Radio Network. My name is Kaiser Harris, and I'm one of the youth participating in this summer youth program, Radio Broadcast Academy. Youth Huddle is here every Friday at 2 p.m. for the next 3 weeks. We invite you to call in at 252-756-2008 to say hello to us. I would like to thank some of our lunch sponsors for this program. The Hicks Group at 252-717-4352. A Perfect Shine hand wash and vehicle detailing at 252-714-3371. And Ruth Seasonings and Catering, gourmet homemade special blended seasonings at 252-565-2236. This is Awesome Radio Network, WECU 1570 AM and 107.5 FM.
All right. And so we have the announcements. And we have our Kaiser, Mr. Kaiser Harris, has read some things.
I am Miss Mary Cox. I'm Killer Thigpen's mother from Awesome Radio. True Tabernacle Ministry of Faith is giving away free book bags and supplies to the first 150 children to come out on August 16th, beginning 12 noon until while supplies last at Hillcrest Park, 2418 Carmen Street, Winterville. Pastor Joseph Wiggins and co-pastor Latanya Wiggins. Children must be present in order to receive. Not only that, there will be free food served along with fun games for the children and adults. For more information, the number is 252-531-2107. That's 252-531-2107. True Tabernacle Ministry of Faith giving away free book bags to the first 150 children Saturday, August 16th, beginning 12 noon at Hillcrest Park, 2418 Carmen Street, Winterville. The Awesome Radio Network Radio Broadcast Academy for youth ages 13 to 18. This summer pilot radio broadcast academy will continue on Fridays, 2 o'clock p.m. through August 22nd. We invite you to listen in and call in to encourage our youth participants. Thank you to our transportation sponsors, Emmaus Travels, LLC, and Courtesy Transportation, LLC. Also, thank you to our lunch sponsors, Kickback Jacks, The Hicks Group, LLC, A Perfect Shine, Down East Tours, LLC, Ruth Seasonings and Catering, The Breakfast Bar, Food Lion, and you, our listening audience. The Awesome Radio Network Summer Pilot Radio Broadcast Academy for youth ages 13 to 18 will continue on Fridays, 2 o'clock p.m. through August 22nd. WECU 1570 AM, 107.5 FM, and at awesomeradionetwork.org.
This is Awesome Radio Network, WECU 1570 AM and 107.5 FM. You're listening to Youth Huddle, a summer pilot program presented by Awesome Radio Network. My name is Nada Manning, and I am the youth mentor for this summer youth program, Radio Broadcast Academy. Youth Huddle is here every Friday at 2 p.m. for the next 4 weeks. I would like to thank Kickback Jacks at 420 Red Banks Road, Greenville 252-329-0400 for helping to sponsor our lunch for this program. And to transportation sponsors, Courtesy Transportation LLC, 252-757-1758. Emmaus Travel LLC, 252-814-67 779. I would like to also thank you, our listening audience, for our for your prayers and support. We would love to hear from you with words of encouragement. Our live call in number is 252-756-2008. This is Awesome Radio Network, WECU 1570 AM and 107.5 FM. Thank you. Thank you. And so we're going to continue now with, I think Nate was saying something about
Ma'am.
her experience. So Nate?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. I'm sorry. What was I saying again?
About the bus.
I forgot. I forgot.
You were supposed to hold that thought.
About yeah. I just don't care.
Bus or something. Wasn't it something about the bus?
Yeah. Yeah, I was supposed to wake up earlier. Like, I have multiple alarms set, which is so sad. I have a 5:31, a 6 o'clock one, a 6:15, and a 6:30, and a 7 o'clock. Right? That's that's 5 alarms. School starts at 9 o'clock. My bus don't get there until 9:02 or 9:05. Right? So it's like it don't matter because I'm gonna be late either way. And my bus driver, he honked the horn 3 times to let me know that hey, I'm at your house. And it's like this morning, my mom saw on the ring camera after I said to her happy birthday, because today is her birthday. After I said, oh hey mom, happy birthday or whatever. She was like, don't be late for your bus, because it says we have an app that tracks it, and she was like, yeah, it says it's gonna be here at 7:52. I said, huh? And she was like, yeah, 7:52. I said, okay. Mind you, it was like 7:45, right? And I'm still not even dressed. I'm halfway asleep. So I hurry up, put on my clothes and everything. And then it's 7:50 right now. So I'm like, hurry up, get on my lunch and everything. And then it's 7:52 and he already pulling up, honked the horn twice. And then I'm running out the door. I don't even know if I locked the door, honestly. I don't know if I closed the screen door or anything, and I ran out the door, and I almost missed my bus. So it's like, I don't know. I'm not a morning person at all. I'm a night owl. I love staying up late at night.
And that's why we can't get up in the morning.
Exactly. It's a problem. It really is.
And you have how many alarms? 5.
It's actually more than that, but we just gonna talk about the ones that I set for that day.
Okay, but I'm saying having that many alarms and not being able to get up. So
Yeah.
Nay, fill me in.
Ma'am.
So with that being said, and your timeliness as you grow, what do you think is going to have to change? You what grade are you?
10th.
10th. Why you say
Yeah.
it like that? 10th grade.
Sorry.
Okay. So you have 2 years before you graduate. And by the time you graduate, you're going to do what? What?
I'm going to college for 2
Okay.
years.
So are you going to go away to go to school?
Hopefully.
Okay, then you have 2 years to get it together with the clock, right? Because guess what? When you get to college, no, ain't no bus coming over there knocking on nothing. And the professor's not going to hold back the class for you. So if you miss out, then what? Then there's a valuable lesson learned, right? I'm serious. The valuable lesson to learn is you have 2 years now to start working on that clock so that when you go to college, you won't have mom in your ear.
Yeah.
If you're going away, you're going to be out there on your own. And you're going to run across the campus. Anyway.
Most likely.
I'm just saying. Caleb, go for it.
Well,
We're going to leave Nay alone.
I'm not gonna run
'Cause-
across
'cause
the
we
campus.
love her.
Y'all just gonna have to miss me for that day. To be honest, but I'm not a morning person either. I'm
Is
more
that a
like
teen
attitude
thing?
wise.
Yes,
I think
it
so.
is.
Attitude wise, I really can't. I don't want nobody to talk to me.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
gotta work
Ka-
on it though.
Kaiser,
But,
excuse me, Kaiser, you're a bit older than they are.
Yeah.
What, 17?
Yeah, 17.
Okay. I want you to speak your mind on what they have said. Or are you in the same category? I pray
Um,
not.
I'm just not getting out of it, to be honest.
You're not getting out of it either?
No, I'm just now getting out
Oh,
of
you're
it.
just now getting
Yeah,
out of oh.
yeah.
Oh,
It took a
at
minute.
17. It's a process.
Yeah,
Oh
it's a
my
process
goodness.
for sure.
And you have to make yourself, right?
Yeah,
A determined mind, a made up mind. Go
yeah,
ahead. Go.
yeah. Really just you know, like I used to not want to like wake up in the morning. Uh,
Okay, you
it'll
got to
be
speak.
it'll be times where like I'm just gonna stay in bed. I'm not really too worried about it. Um, and then like right in the last minute, that's when I'll start getting ready. But I'm growing out of that now. Especially now that I have like more responsibilities, and it's really like teaching me like discipline. Um, just now I gotta know. Okay, I have to show up, and like I'm better with my time management now. So it's gonna be a process for sure.
Yeah.
But eventually you're gonna learn. You'll learn eventually. Um,
So what do you think has helped you the most to get as far as you have with your time management? What has helped you the most from say a year ago?
I definitely would say like me now like working.
Working,
That really taught me a lot about time management.
because you got to get there on time,
Yeah,
or
gotta
else
be
you're
there
gonna
on
get
time.
fired.
Right.
Right.
And it really helps me like level like say I have work at 5 o'clock. I'm at the house. I need to at least be out the door by like 4:30. Just in case like traffic bad.
Right.
Just think ahead basically.
Right.
That's basically what I'm doing. I'm thinking ahead.
Right.
Like um
Okay.
yeah, that's really all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say if it's something that I actually had, like if it was important, then my dad, he did teach me how to do time management, stuff like that. And yeah, I will be there early. But if it's something that I'm just not looking forward to or just don't, mind about, then I'm not going to be on time, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't know. That's just how it is sometimes. But like for school, I try to be on time. It just don't play out the way it's supposed to.
Hmm.
But yeah,
I think like Isaac was saying is when the job kick in. You're not working now, right, Nate
no, ma'am.
and Caleb.
Um, yes.
Um, I'm thinking that when a job kick in and you're getting actually getting paid, and you know that your timeliness is going to make or break you, I think that that's a good wake up call, and I think
Yeah.
Isaac can agree.
Yeah.
Once you get that job and you get that first paycheck, if it's coming up short because you were late too many times or whatever, and you know that you're going to get more money if you do better with your timing, I think that's a motivator,
Mhm.
don't you?
Mhm.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Um, cause nobody like to be shorted.
Nah, I gotta get that
so
bag.
I know I don't.
Yeah.
Like, so that really what helped motivate me. Like, always be on time. Sometimes I even show up early.
Right.
You know,
See that?
just cause.
See?
Yeah. I mean, just trying to, just get to it.
And that's a good practice to have, to show up early,
Right.
because that means you're more dependable.
Right.
The boss can now look at you and say, oh, gee, he 10 minutes early. It's not even time for him. And come in and ready to go to work, too. Not just sit there and be on the phone.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what do you think about that, Kaiser, Nate, Caleb?
Being early is not really something I can relate to. I'm always really late or like slightly late, like 2 minutes. But if I actually like, I think have motivation or some type of, something that would make me want to be there, I would be there early.
Let me ask you three teens this. What is it that motivate teens the most these days? What?
Money?
Music,
Music.
music,
Money and music.
their future goals.
Okay. That motivates you. Okay. What do you think, fellas?
I said money.
Money?
Absolutely for me.
For
Absolutely.
you?
Yes, money, 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 money.
Yeah, but
Okay.
remember,
I think
money
it's
ain't
like
everything.
chasing after fame
So
too.
true.
Chasing after fame?
Yeah.
Like that's a big motivator nowadays.
And delusion.
Okay.
You know?
So it's important to be known and seen and recognized.
Right.
I guess so.
A little.
Not for me, but
Yeah.
yeah, for most people it is.
Okay. So then that goes back into our next comment. We were talking about behavior. What's the next thing? The friendships and relationships. Go.
Yeah. I think to really know a teen, you would have to know their friends, cause like, I mean, you can really read a lot from a teen's friends. You know what they associate with, what they talk about, what they look like. I guess you know you really can't go
What
based
they
off
look
looks
like?
all the time. I mean, sometimes there's like, I know you wouldn't know, but like we walk.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I meant like.
Oh wow.
I was talking about
I,
like
I still
at
love
high
you. Go
school.
ahead. Go for it.
At high school, like they're dressed in like black clothes. You could read off that sometimes.
Yeah. that makes
Okay,
sense.
now I want you to go back and say that again. About clothes. What?
Oh.
Like what they look like, how they appear, or you know, some people you can read off their friends. Like if they're wearing all black / emo,
Oh.
you can kind of piece together that they're probably emo as well.
They probably
I
will.
mean, but at the same time, it depends.
I wear all black sometimes.
But
But you're not emo. Like I'm talking about like everything, like
everything.
nose rings.
And why is that? Black fingernails, black
I
clothes,
just like
black
black.
shoes,
They probably just
Everything.
at a state of
black
life where
lipstick
they're
for the
just
ladies. What?
depressed
Huh?
or something.
Huh?
They just probably hit rock bottom.
So that's what I'm serious. Is that what black mean?
No,
Mm-mm.
it's like an expression of no feelings at all.
For the teens.
Hmm.
So they're in a position where they are having some type of emotional something.
Yeah, I
Oh,
would say.
yeah?
I
I,
would say.
I don't know. I was just wondering why is that? I mean, down to the fingernails.
Yeah, but for people like me, like I get my fingernails and my toes black and everything, and honestly, sometimes Miss Nada, don't don't judge.
Look, speak your mind, honey. I'm
Okay,
good.
okay.
Go for it.
Okay, so look, right. I mean, I do that because one, black just go with everything. Like, if I don't know what to wear, I'm gonna wear all black.
Okay.
It's just my go-to.
Okay.
But you know, I wear red or like any other color. But
Mhm.
for some people like me, it just go with everything. You know,
Hmm.
it's that type of thing. Not always because you're emo or gothic or something like that.
I meant like all in. I'm talking about fingernails, piercings,
Okay, I get
hair
that. I
black,
get that.
shoes black,
Yeah.
black leggings, like chains and stuff.
But leggings are usually black.
I know, but
You
like
talk-
it's
so
like
so
the
like
torn
fishnets
ones,
or
the
something like.
ones with,
Okay,
like,
okay, I
holes
get what
in
you're
it.
saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you'd have to be at high school to know what I'm talking about.
You can let who keep dissing you like that?
That's all right. I
But
get
it's
it.
not a diss, you know what I mean? Like
I want you to be yourselves.
we have, I mean,
Mm.
we have people of
Of
we have adults
age,
there.
old-
We have
of-
adult there, so like counselors, they're adults as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be quiet for a minute.
Speak your mind. Go ahead.
So he means people of like superior age.
Yeah. What about them?
I mean,
Say what you mean.
okay. You'll be saying what? Okay.
Say what you mean.
It's 2025. Times are different now.
Yeah.
So their thought process, their music, their genres, or everything is
Yeah.
way different
Yes.
from now.
Yes.
So they're gonna think some people think ill, like some old people think ill of what we do now, which I get.
Uh-huh.
I get because I do sometimes too. But at the same time, I would say that at the same time that I don't know, it's different, and they don't really. I guess they don't see where we're coming from sometimes.
Well,
when
we
it-
don't.
Yeah.
That's why we got to pick your brain sometime. You got to help us out.
Yeah, but sometimes that's not like comfortable. Sometimes it just depends on who you are. You know, like
Right.
I'm cool with that, but some people aren't. So it's like it's hard to have a regular conversation with some people.
Okay. Let me put this out here as your mentor. I want all three of you to feel comfortable talking to me about anything. However way it come out, I think I can handle it. I am a mom. My boys are much, much older than you all. They probably can be your parents, but
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying that I want you to relax and come on out with whatever it is you have to say. I know you know how to not disrespect, so that's not an issue. Just say it. Yes.
Hello, my name is Dr. Wiley Nifong. Thank you for listening to Awesome Radio, 107.5 FM, 1570 AM, WECU.
Emmaus Travels and Transport, your trusted partner in transportation for over 20 years. At Emmaus Travels and Transport, we meet all your transportation needs reliably and professionally. Our services include, but are not limited to, wheelchair accessible and special needs transportation, airport transfers, medical appointments, personal and custom transport requests. We proudly employ only top-tier drivers with clean driving records and background checks. Safety is our top priority, and we utilize cutting-edge vehicle technology to ensure a smooth and secure ride every time. Whether you're seeking dependable transportation or looking to join our team, we invite you to contact us today at 252-412-3169. Again, that is 252-412-3169. That is Emmaus Travels and Transport, driven by care, powered by excellence.
The Awesome Radio Network Radio Broadcast Academy for youth ages 13 to 18. This summer pilot radio broadcast academy will continue on Fridays, 2 o'clock p.m. through August 22nd. We invite you to listen in and call in to encourage our youth participants. Thank you to our transportation sponsors, Emmaus Travels, LLC, and Courtesy Transportation, LLC. Also, thank you to our lunch sponsors, Kickback Jacks, The Hicks Group, LLC, A Perfect Shine, Down East Tours, LLC, Ruth Seasonings and Catering, The Breakfast Bar, Food Lion, and you, our listening audience. The Awesome Radio Network Summer Pilot Radio Broadcast Academy for youth ages 13 to 18 will continue on Fridays, 2 o'clock p.m. through August 22nd. WECU, 1570 AM, 107.5 FM, and at AwesomeRadioNetwork.org.
This is Awesome Radio Network, WECU 1570 AM and 107.5 FM. You're listening to Youth Huddle, a summer pilot program presented by Awesome Radio Network. My name is Janae Smith, and I'm one of the youths participating in the Summer Youth Program Radio Broadcast Academy. Youth Huddle is here every Friday at 2 p.m. for the next 2 weeks left. We invite you to call in at 252-756-2008. to say hello to us. I would like to thank some of our lunch sponsors for this program. The Breakfast Bar at 605 Albemarle Avenue, Greenville 252-565-8310. Food Line on 10th Street, Down East Tours, LLC. You can safely travel with us, 252-717-4352. This is Awesome Radio Network, WECU, 1570 AM and 107.5 FM.
All right. We're going to go on with Mr. Caleb. He's going to continue being our host where we left off. You two had a couple of things that you wanted to say. So you were talking about something over there, and Caleb is going to continue. Not sure what it was, but go for it.
Oh, friends and
Friends.
relationships. I think relationships is next, though.
We were saying something that we had to stop for because of the
Oh,
break.
about the clothes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you were talking about us seniors.
Miss Nada, I do want to say sorry.
That's okay.
Seniors are cool, though,
It's
for the most
okay.
part.
It's
I like going to the
fine.
nursing home.
That right. Huh?
Nothing.
Go ahead, say it.
I said I like going to the nursing homes.
What's going to a nursing home?
Me, I said I like going to the nursing homes. I
Oh.
like talking to them.
Oh, there's a lot of wisdom there. But anyway, go ahead. You wanted to. You were addressing something about the seniors and something. I don't know what you were saying, but we had to stop.
Um, you can read some teens by their friends,
Clothes. Something
like
about
people
clothes.
who they hang around and what they dress like, what they act like.
You talking about the older people now?
No, the
The
teens.
teens.
Yeah,
You can't really
Okay.
tell with old people.
yeah.
Okay.
You can't.
You
Really.
can't with old people. You can't really
Y'all just wear
tell by their
curtains.
clothes. You gotta you gotta actually talk to them for a good minute and see the way they moving, the way they mind thinking, if
Uh-huh.
they even thinking logical. So
Yeah.
I would say that depends. Like when I'm talking to my grandma, we talk about everything really, but it just it depends how you carry yourself and stuff like that.
As the older person.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
As to how much the teens can relax and open up and say what's on their mind and how we respond to it will determine whether it be a continuation of that coordination between the teen and the older person or not. Because you'll back off, and I know you will. That's what teens do. Caleb, go. Because you just about to bust over there. What you trying to say?
Not,
Go for it.
not trying to say nothing. We can talk about relationships now, like
Yes, 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 yes. We
Yeah,
can
move
talk
away
about
from the
Um,
old people.
Okay.
teens in their relationships. I feel like you should not really be dating. I mean, well, you can date as a teen. Just I don't know. Don't rush it. Really, don't rush it. You're really
Uh-huh.
trying to find somebody that's actually, ready, and you
Yeah.
also have to be ready to date somebody. I feel like we already talked about this though.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did.
we
Yeah.
did
We
somewhat.
did.
But also when it comes to relationships, nowadays us teens, I'm just gonna put all us out there.
Yeah.
We want to go ahead and like you said, rush into things, and they don't know the true definition of what a relationship is and what it entails. That could be any type of relationship, as in like a friend relationship or your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Um, and it's like people call themselves hopping, or what they call them homie hoppers, hopping from place to place to a whole different person, thinking, oh, this person's going to fill me up. No, they're not, because some people have not fully healed yet. And that goes for anybody, not just teens. When
Even old
people,
folks.
no. Just everybody. Like this is from sixth grade and up. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't
Yeah.
stop. But they don't really know the true definition of friendship or a relationship and what happens in those types of things. And trust is a big factor of all of that. And a lot of people don't have trust. So it's like, how can you really say that? And I would say the most hardest thing is to love yourself first before you love someone else. Because if you're it's like a styrofoam cup. If you filling your juice up in your cup and it has a big hole at the bottom, you're never going to be full. You're never going to love yourself. You're trying to pour it in somebody else's cup too. You're never going to be full. So I honestly feel like you should love yourself regardless of what's going on. Figure out yourself. Don't have insecurities. Be confident in everything. But not ignorant, not prideful, but confident, and humble yourself. Then I feel like people would actually have successful relationships and also be closer to God. Um, so yeah, a relationship should always be centered around God and trying to focus on growing towards Him as well, as an individual and as partners.
Okay. Kaiser,
Um,
you too quiet over there. We got to say something to get you to talk.
yeah, yeah, definitely. You should like build yourself up. Really find out more about yourself. You really have to know who you are first before you try to like put yourself out there. Um, just yeah, like you really have to like know who you are. You have to know, okay, like I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses, um, and then that's when you try to like look for somebody. But you don't have to like let it be natural. Like you don't gotta rush. You don't gotta
Mhm.
like force yourself into anything. Like let it come naturally. Like people think like your time is always ticking. Like oh, I gotta hurry up and do this before da da da. And really, like it's not like that. Like when the right one comes, like you'll know for sure. Um,
Let me ask this, and I'm asking you because you're the older of the three of you. When will you be 18?
in March,
Okay. So, generally speaking, around your age, generally now,
yeah,
remember, and I'm not going to continue to want you all to feel uncomfortable, but I like your term of being older, old grandma, because I am a grandma, and I want to say, what is it in your times today, at your age, when it comes to relationships? I hear what you three of you are saying, but I really want to know from your circle of friends. Is that what all of you are thinking these days, to wait it out and don't rush things? And is that the way it is today? Because I can
Oh,
tell you right
Oh,
now, it's
not
not the
today.
way it was when I was your age.
no, it's not like that for
no.
everybody.
No.
I think, and I guess what I'm trying to find out is if that's the way in this new generation, is that the way more teens are thinking, like you all are talking? Because, like I said, it was more thinking the other way when I was coming up. It wasn't about a whole lot of waiting and a talking and then getting to know. No,
Yeah.
and I'm keeping it real. That's just the way it was. So I want to know from you three: do you find in your age group that there are many, some, a few, that's willing to go along with what the three of you are saying?
Yeah,
Truthfully
No.
speaking, now.
honestly, it's
I
only
feel
like
like
a
it's
select few.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a handful,
just
honestly,
So that has not changed over the years,
at
now.
all.
not much.
At
No.
all.
Okay. So what do? What? What do you do?
Well, I pray and educate. Like with my friend group, it's like 8 of us, and I'm in a relationship, and the rest are as well. So we all believe that we need to go the right route. So we wait until we're married, and plus, we're not thinking about that right now. We're thinking about who we're going to be in life. So I feel like if people thought more like that instead of thinking, oh, whose pants can I get into next, then it wouldn't be, as many kids as we see now out in the streets and everything else, then, it would all be reduced and everything.
With the
But
three of you having that mindset, do you think that you would have an impact on other teens your age with your mindset the way it is? If you had a circle, say it's a circle, a room full of, I don't know, maybe 30, and the three of you would be addressing this issue, do you think you're in that age group, you can relate to them? Do you think that what you say to them about these relationships and the way they go about it and your way of doing it, do you think that would be an impact on them and the way they're thinking? And if so, would you think that you have to do it more than one time? Is that something that you have to not drill in their heads every day, but whenever you come together, once a week, every 2 weeks, to be the example of that mentality to help them? Do you think that would make a difference in what you're seeing today? What you think?
Honestly, honestly, it really depends on the crowd. Like, like you could tell somebody something 1,000 times over, but if they're not willing to listen, I mean, that's really on them. Um, I do feel like it could impact some of them, but
Uh-huh.
like honestly, with the way it is now, I don't think it would impact every single person in the room.
No, not all of them, but at least out of 30, you think you can touch at least 15,
of
half of them,
course.
maybe?
See, the thing with 1,000 times, I know it's a, you know, uh, exaggeration, but even so, like with my mom, when she tells me, my mom has given me many life lessons, but she's never drilled them. You don't beat the dead horse to death, because when you do that, when adults and teens do that to each other, then it makes them think, okay, maybe I should do it then since you're telling me not to do it. It's like kind of like reverse psychology. When
Yeah.
you tell somebody not to do something, they're gonna want to do it anyway. So that's why I would say not to drill it to them. But like you said, maybe like sometimes a week or once a week or something like that. But even so, you would just have to show somebody, which is you would have to show somebody their fears or the fear of taking the other path than taking the right path. You know?
Okay.
Like say, for instance, this is what you have in store if you go this route, and this is what you have in store if you walk the godly route. You know?
Right. Right.
I feel like they would listen if, that happened, but like Isaac said, you would only probably get a handful. It just depends, honestly. And even if you have an unwilling crowd, most of the time, if they see multiple people, a majority of the crowd going over there, their brains are going to trigger, be like, hey, maybe I should go check it out, you know? So I would say that, like a moth drawn to a flame, honestly.
Yeah. Well, we have about 3 minutes left, and I'd like the three of you to close us out with that mindset. I think we had one more topic to talk about, but we have to wait for that for next Friday. Going to be on family trauma and violence, that type of thing. Caleb did a fine job in listing these things for us to talk about, and I hope that you three will be able to move forward with these thoughts and ideas as you approach going back to school with your new faces that you're going to see in your school. Somebody's moved in the area, somebody's moved out. So, Caleb, were you the lead today? Okay.
Okay, before I close out, I would like to say happy birthday to Janae's mom.
Yes, happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today on Youth Huddle, a summer pilot program for youth ages 13 to 18, presented by Awesome Radio Network. Come back next Friday at 2 p.m. as we continue to reach the hearts and minds of young teens. I am Caleb Harris. It's been a pleasure sitting in the host seat today. We'll see you next time on WECU Awesome Radio.
All right. And so we want to, I think I would like to close in prayer today. How about that?
Sounds great to me.
Okay? Caleb, you decide who you want to pray, or you pray yourself. We got about a minute.
You can pray.
Go for it. Oh, you select me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord, for this time of being with the teens today. We love the interaction, Lord. We give you the praise and the honor for all of it. As we continue, Lord, with your grace and mercy, touch all hearts and minds, Lord, as we share ideas and thoughts and be able to help one another as we grow. And Lord, it's all about you, so continue to bless us and lead us and guide us. Protect us as we separate today throughout the following week. School is about to open, and we give you the praise for that. To watch over all the students, Lord, just not these three here, but all the school system. We give you praise and honor, and hopefully, with your help and your input, you will continue to guide us and lead us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Amen. We still have a couple of minutes left, so saying that, you three feel good?
Yeah.
Great.
Do you think we were more bubbly today?
Yes.
A little bit. We'll see how the next weeks come along. With the Lord's help, we'll be doing just fine. We continue to lift one another up. And we again say happy birthday to Mom over there. And prayerfully, Mom will continue to enjoy her day and continue to guide her daughter as she sits here with her and give her the inspiration that she needs to be forward and very opinionated, and it's good stuff. So we thank you. Caleb, you are the host, and we're done.
I am Miss Mary Cox. I'm Caleb Thigpen's mother from Awesome Radio.
The 4th Annual Job Fair Street Summit, August 30th from 12 noon to 6 p.m. at CMEPS Middle School, located at 1100 South Am Street, Greenville.